My name is Estefania Perez Naranjo. I am 17 years old, I live in Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, and I am currently coursing the IB program at the Heidelberg School. The day is Saturday, the 7th of November. In Madrid, a historical event is taking place. The first state march against gender violence walks through the center of the Spanish capital. Women and men from all over the country, all dressed in black, stand holding their placards with trembling hands. Lots of them are unable to stop their crying when they hear the name of their daughters, their sisters, their mothers, or their friends being read among the horribly long list of women who have been murdered by their partners this year 2015. Almost 50 names were read. Almost 50 women who have lost their lives due to gender-based violence. However, when we watch the news and we are told that this year there have been 11 victims less than the year before, are we supposed to feel proud? I feel like there is something that really needs to be said. There is no improvement if we just keep counting dead bodies. This is not about counting victims. Gender violence keeps happening because and it keeps being a present issue in our society because we just sit and stare waiting for the next murder to appear on the news, while we miss how our young girls, the ones who have been supposedly brought up to ask for respect before anything, the ones who have been taught not to allow anyone to control them, are committing the same old mistakes other poor women have committed before them. Gender violence keeps happening because we are focusing only on teaching young girls to be careful. Every day I hear my parents telling me things like, don't wear this, you can give the wrong idea, or don't walk alone at night because who knows what could happen to you, and I'm not the only one. And they don't realize that by doing this, they're just teaching us girls to be scared. And after knowing that some of the names read on November the 7th belonged to some underage girls, I think it is painfully clear that something terribly wrong is going on. And what is it? That we should stop teaching young girls to have fear and start teaching boys to have respect, to become aware that they play a fundamental role in putting gender-based violence to an end. But before anything, we should teach boys that by empowering women's rights, we do not belittle men's rights. I have just one last thing to say. After watching this video, I don't want you to think about the injustice of these lives that we have lost along the way. Because if we focus on our sadness, fear will eventually take over us and the violence will never stop. But if we stand, if we rise and take the streets, all together men and women, then we will be a living proof that the brutality, that the murders hidden behind closed doors, they can be stopped. And we shall be heard. Our voice will be heard just as they were heard on November the 7th, when they rose with voices ringing, shouting, "Enough! We have had enough!"